Welcome back, guys, to CryptoFly channel. Today I would like to talk about ICP, just a few updates. Also, we will talk about a Bitcoin, DXY, and Bitcoin dominance. Let's dive in. This is a zone of Altseason. Like you can see, of course, money power and direction, it's not for Bitcoin dominance. It's more for coins, but maybe this indicator also will show us the correct analysis and correct signals for Bitcoin dominance also. So globally, we got this level. It's 57. Last time I showed you, we didn't touch the take profit line. So here we touch it in August 19, then drop it down and didn't touch it again. So maybe this time will be total the same story like in December 2020. So maybe we'll end this parabolic move on a Bitcoin dominance at 54, 55, or maybe 57. So last time, from April, we track, or even earlier, we track at the Bitcoin dominance, and the take profit line was at 57. I mark at this level. So now take profit at 59. So yes, we can go to 60, for example, then crash it down. On money power, like you can see, the whales start a fixed profit from Bitcoin, and I would like to show on a Bitcoin chart also. Here also we got a step-by-step fixation of a profit in Bitcoin, and maybe later the money start inflow in the altcoins. So last time we saw it here in September 18. So the target is still relevant. Crazy Altseason will be in this zone. So between 45% till 29, or even by line here, 30%. So in this area, the altcoins will pump it insanely. DXY, I'm still waiting the targets, this flags, 107, 109, and then down. So we are just stuck at 106. So we will see how it goes, but this is the main plan for DXY and Bitcoin. So this is going to be DXY bottom, Bitcoin top. Let's take a look on ICP. This is my ICP target for 2024 to 2025. This not like a parabolic move. It's like, we can move with the corrections. So it's more than okay. So now nothing to do with this idea, because it was a monthly time frame. That's why let's go to, first of all, Bitcoin. On a Bitcoin, you can see it's a Bitstamp spot. We test take profit line. So everybody, congrats everybody who accumulated together this one at this signal to buy in June 2022. So this was the bottom, then we forming the sweep, the low, and start climbing up. So in this area, everybody's screaming, we're going to zero, we're going down. But here, money start inflow in Bitcoin from May 2022, close all short position, signal to buy on a weekly under fundamental value. Here's a RSI, a divergency. Here's a whales accumulate, and we pump it, and step by step, we'll start fixed profit. One profit, second profit, MACD, RSI divergency, we drop it down, and money inflow, the same story like it here, start inflow in a Bitcoin again. So no signal to sell or close position on money power, no signal to sell on direction. We need to see something similar like this one, but in opposite way for Bitcoin. But we test it. Here, take profit line on a weekly, so it's over than 100%. For Bitcoin. So here from the bottom, even from the bottom from summer here, from the signal to buy here, even on the spot, you could make a profit 88% with a Bitcoin. From FTX collapse is 126. So it's more than okay, So now we got a signal take profit based on trade on, take profit on a weekly time frame from trade on, and signal to sell. How it playing out on the history here. First of all, you have to know we never seen the signal to buy, only one time here. Three times to buy on a history, 1, 2, and 3. Just imagine, 3 times in history we got a signal to buy on a Bitcoin. So signal to sell can appear a lot of time. That it means the whales can start fixing their position. Of course, we can drop it down, and if we will drop it down, the buy line on a take profit indicator is 1766, 666, and we can make a move like this one, for example. But I don't think so. We'll drop so low. We can go over than this one. So my target is still relevant. It's 48.52 by end of April, May, and then test the buy line like this one and curve up. So for Bitcoin, everything's still relevant. For ICP, here, let's go to indicator set. I showed you take profit. Take profit on a daily. I waited that time here in this area, $3.17 and $2.84. I add alerts. You can watch my previous video. I add alerts to buy at $2.51, but we didn't touch the buy line. Here's a line, start curve a little bit up. This will be the take profit line. It's $4.46 and exit line $5.04. We already passed the first monthly gap, so this gap is done. On the daily time frame, here's the targets. It's a spot on a Binance. Yes, maybe we'll see the parabolic move to the next monthly gap. Next monthly gap, I showed you, it's $9.76 and 11.32. And if we take a look on a weekly time frame, you can see we start move higher on the weekly time frame. So the higher time frame, the more important zones. And take profit on a weekly, it's $8.76. Exit line $9.93, exactly at a monthly next gap. So from this bottom, for example, from $2.88 till take profit, it's 200%. Exit line and the fulfill of monthly gap, it's around 300% gains. So everything absolutely relevant. Main target for 2024, 2025. This one, this sweep of this top. We got this order flow, all the stop losses, I mark it. If we take a look locally on the daily, on other indicators, ADZ direction. So take profit is understand. Daily, here, we're in the distribution zone. So step by step, yeah, some whales will fix position. So now it's only up to you. For a long run, I think it's more than okay to buy ICP now. All this time period accumulation. Here's accumulation, here's accumulation, here's accumulation. The whales accumulate. This on a weekly, it's not the right time to sell. So we never seen the biggest distribution at all on ICP. So the same story on direction. So my targets, absolutely nothing changed. Now we got a little bit new one liquidity pool here, where we leave it in February 2023. So this will be the first target. Stop losses, we will liquidate. The stop loss is going to close monthly gap. If we go back one more time to ICP daily, this is a zone where we can trade now. And if we take a look on markets mode here, yes, on a market mode, we are now in aphoria, in some trill zone on the daily, but on the weekly, take a look. It was depression, depression, depression. Now it's a hope. The green zone, it's just a hope. We need to see something like this one, or at least orange zone on ICP to start fix some profit. So congrats everybody who accumulated here at $2.88. So if you worry about ICP and you think this coin going down much lower, you can start fix your position at $5, for example, or at $6 withdraw initial deposit. My targets, for me personally, still absolutely relevant. Next one is trade on. Based on trade on, we got a signal to buy, no signal to sell, or something. Even we saw the signal to sell on a weekly on a Bitcoin. So the same story we have to see for ICP. But now no signal to sell. And the last indicator is money power. On the weekly, yes, this money inflow. So absolutely still everything relevant. We at the bottom. So it looks like we form a double bottom on the monthly. If we take a look on a daily, here, money inflow at $2.80, some fixation over profit, RSI, MACD divergence on a daily pump. This is how you can work with indicators, 47% on even on a spot. So we can trade long-term period at the top. So the problem and the difference between the retail investors and the whales don't need some specific price. They don't need some discount or top. They need timing. They need timing to accumulate, like it was here on a daily. From May 2023, we touched it several times bottom here. So the same story can be here for distribution. And I will be not surprised if we at least hit $11 or this level 23 by end of April, May 2023. 2024. The main target is here, 87 and even higher for ICP. So of course we will see how this coin playing out, but I recommend you go and watch main video for ICP because locally absolutely everything's still relevant. We can trade long-term period. You can open the chart of Teller, what I showed you before here. If you think it's impossible to trade long-term periods at the top, here what the bottom, and we trade here from September. From September, we trade over than 1 month at this distribution area, from this one. From 44, we trade in this distribution area. Now the price 116. We can trade long-term period here. The same story. And the same story with market mood. Here, we came into trill euphoria zone from August 2023. We trade in this area long-term period. So this is the same story. And we never see the same on the chart since April, May 2021, April 2022. Some crazy euphoria, crazy parabolic moves on ICP. So just turn on the logic and trying to understand. It's no makes sense to sell or worry about ICP. Even it's a scam, even it's a Ponzi. For market makers, they just making money with the assets. So from $3, for example, to hit 1,000, the same like this one, the same like tier B here, we can make a move 1,230, 233. Sweep this top. It can be $37. So we can sweep this top. It's more than real, to see something like this one till April, May. In this area, a lot of people open once again long, start buying ICP because you will see some crazy hype news. We can go and test, for example, $20 and then going higher to the next target. Maybe this target is the end of bull run for ICP. So we will see. Guys, I hope you like this video about ICP, Bitcoin dominance, and DXY a little bit. Subscribe channel, hit the like button, hit the notification button. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.